Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup test for my Halloween costume of Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. I decided a few months ago that I wanted to be Princess Bubblegum for Halloween, so I picked one of her outfits and started gathering all the things that I needed. I have basically everything I need, but I haven't actually tried doing the makeup and putting it all together, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna make my skin pink and my hair pink and my clothes pink, which I guess isn't that unusual because I wear a lot of pink anyways. Here is the outfit that I'm going to recreate. She wears this outfit in 2 episodes, one being Wizards Only Fools and the other being Time Sandwich. This picture is slightly off. It makes her lab coat sort of look a little bit pinkish, but I recently watched the episode and it's just a regular white lab coat. So I'm gonna go put on part of the costume and then we can get started on the makeup. Alright, I have part of the costume on. I put this on first because I have to pull it over my head and I didn't want it to mess with the makeup. So I'm gonna start by putting my hair up into a wig cap. It's a pity because my hair is looking very nice today. Say goodbye to my fabulous hairstyle. Now, I shall warn you right now that I don't really do makeup. I'm basically just going to do my best and see what works because I, just never do this. Let us remove the red lipstick. Okie doke, this be my bare face. Alright, so I basically got some face paint from the drugstore because I don't know where to get such things. So maybe this will be absolute and utter crap, but we'll find out. Princess Bubblegum is very, very pale. So I'm probably going to do a lot of white and just a little pinch of red. And then if I need to cool it down a bit, I do not have red face paint, but I have this free eyeshadow that I got and it has a blue in there, so if it comes to that, I can use a bit of blue and try mixing that in. Before I put this all over my face, I'm going to open it up and try a little patch test on my wrist. It's not particularly opaque. It's fine. I'll use some face powder over it and we're hoping for the best here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not noticing anything horrendous happening. So I have a little plate here and I'm just going to mix some pink. I unfortunately do not have any primer, so we won't be using any. Okay, sorry about that. My camera died. Okay, yeah, this is really orange. Not so much the pink I was going for. That is what we have. That is not the right color, so I guess we're cracking open the blue. Okay, I think I'm getting to a decent color. You know, this is weird because it feels like yogurt and it also smells like yogurt. So that's weird. Okay, I think I've come to a decent color. I'm just gonna try putting it on my face with my finger first and see what it looks like. It's not bad. It is definitely cheap makeup, which should be expected because it is. Okay, the way it vaguely smells like yogurt is really freaking me out right now. Okay, I should be using the brush for this. Oh yeah, that looks way better when you use the brush. The wig that I'm using has quite long bangs, so I'm not gonna worry too much about getting it super close to my hairline or anything. But I do need to try my best to get it onto my neck. I don't know how well that's gonna go because I want to avoid getting it on this sweater. It's definitely bringing out my pores. When you look closely, I don't really know if you can see on camera, but it doesn't look very smooth. I'm going to use a smaller brush in a bit to get it closer to my eyes because I don't want to get it in my eyes. I'm not going to put it on my ears because the wig totally covers my ears. For my hands, because her whole body is bubblegum colored, part of the reason I was happy with this outfit specifically is because not much of her skin is actually visible. However, her hands are also pink, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna do that at first because I don't want to put face paint all over my hands because that's just not very practical. But I found a pair of cotton gloves and they were white, so I just dyed them with a little bit of acrylic paint in some water, and now the gloves are pink as well. So that way my hands can be pink without needing to put face paint all over them, so that's good. I'm going to use this brush now to try and get closer to my eyes. It says not to put this too close to your eyes, but how can I not? I mean, it says that on basically all face paint because they don't want to get sued, but you know. I think it looks a little better on camera than it does in real life, so that's kind of nice. Okie doke, time for some translucent powder. I'll be using this Mary Kay translucent loose powder. Now I'm going to use a little bit of my blush, but I think I'm gonna maybe use it in a slightly more contoury kind of way. I'm kind of concerned about this because I don't know how well the color will work. I think that's bringing some nice color to the face. Okay, I'm going to try and do a little bit of nose contour. Since she is a cartoon character and she's in Adventure Time, she doesn't actually have a nose. So I kind of just want to make my nose look a little more button-y, a little more cartoon-y. So I'm just putting a little on the sides. I've always sucked at nose contour, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm gonna put a little under the tip. Okay, now I'm going to sort of use this as a bit of eyeshadow. I'm gonna try and fix my eyebrows a bit. I don't want to do anything crazy with the eyebrows because Princess Bubblegum doesn't actually have any eyebrows most of the time, so I'm gonna keep it pretty chill. I'm going to do the eyebrows also with the blush. There we go, I think that works pretty well. All of the characters in Adventure Time also have very round faces, so I'm going to sort of try and eliminate my chin a tad. I'm bringing in the face paint. Oh, the sun is coming out, that's nice. But I've brought a little bit more of the face paint back in to soften some of what I've done. Excuse the drastic lighting change, the sun has just suddenly come. Yeah, it's doing some questionable things under my eyes. Now once again, Princess Bubblegum is a cartoon character, so her lips are just a line. So I'm just gonna sort of put a little color right in the middle of my lip and hope that sort of gives the idea. I'm actually gonna try a little chapstick on this, which I know sounds weird and like a bad idea. Just need it to be a little bit moisturized to help it get into all of the creases of my lips. There we go, that actually helped a lot. Okay, it's really just under my eyes that's bothering me. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Platinum Bar. And I'm going to put a little of that on my inner corner. Also on my brow bone, on the tip of my nose, and then a little bit on my cheeks. And then I think I also want to get a bit more blush on my neck. I got mascara on my skin. Okay, I think that we're done. It's not perfect, but it's like fine. Okay, I'm gonna put the lab coat on. Just some fun little details to mention. I embroidered, there was like a brand patch right here, so I put my own over top of it. It says Property of the Candy Kingdom. And I also embroidered PB's initials. Okay, here we have the beautiful wig. It is very, very long, and I use an American Girl doll hairbrush for it. There we go. Now, Princess Bubblegum, when she has her hair down, usually has these like two chunks in the front. Some small details. The gloves. Gloves are not very long, so I might like pin them to the inside of the sleeves. And the last detail is the crown, which I made out of wire and foam clay yesterday. It's pretty tall, but there's the top. So that is my Halloween costume this year. There are a few little kinks that I need to work out before actual Halloween. Today I think is the 27th, so there's 4 days until Halloween. I think that when I do this for actual Halloween, I'm going to need to really perfect the face paint underneath before I do any powder, because then needing to go back with the face paint after and putting wet over top of already powdered skin it just doesn't work very well. I might also need to stop at the drugstore and get a more like pure, really pinky, slightly more purpley toned blush, because this one is a little more natural, and I still feel like my skin tone looks a little bit too natural still. I mean, it is still like pink and very pale. It doesn't look like natural, but it doesn't look as artificial as Princess Bubblegum skin does. So overall, I am quite pleased with this. I really like the wig. It works very well. This isn't quite my normal vintagey / elfish content, but I was doing this anyways, so I thought I might as well film it for you guys, for anyone who's interested. So yeah, that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I need to plug in my computer so it doesn't die.